Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi.
So, today we are going to start our new lesson, that is Asma'ul Isharati. Okay. So this is our lesson, and very interesting one. Very interesting one. You remember Ismul Ma'rifa, the types of Ismul Ma'rifa. Anybody remembers? We started with the first classification of noun, al-ma'rifatu wan-nakiratu, if you remember. And there were types of ismu ma'rifa, and those types were: number one, alamun; number two, ismu isharati; number three, zamirun; number four, ismun mausulun; and five, mu'arraf billah. Yes. So now we are going to learn about these three in detail. जी ये जमीन पर ना हैक ना देना पुत्र टूट जानी है बेटा हिबा आपकी आवाज आप म्यूट कर लें प्लीज जी सर So these are the means the types of ismul ma'rifa that we left, and we are going to start with them. So asma'ul isharati is the type of al ma'rifa. Okay, one of the types of ma'rifa. Now we are going to learn in detail, and you have to very focus. You have to be very focused whatever we are going to learn. Very important lesson. So asma'ul isharati. This is not a one ism. There are asma, various isms. Why? Because when we are going to start, you can see the first one over written over here. Asma'ul isharati lil qarib. All those ism ishara, they're pointing out someone or demonstrating someone. We can also call them demonstrative pronouns or demonstrative adjectives. Okay. So, and they means why demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives, I'm going to tell you in detail. So there are two types: asma'ul isharati lil qarib and asma'ul isharati lil ba'id. To point out or demonstrate someone that is near to you, and to point out someone, some place, some person, something that is at means far away from you. And you can see now we can divide these asmaul isharati for qarib, for near, in two types. Okay. So these, first of all, you can see we again divide them. Now, first three on your right hand side, they deal with mudhakkar. And on left hand side, these three, they deal with mu'annath. Okay. Now let me give you one more concept. Like we learned about ism munsarif and ghair munsarif, definitely we will learn in detail more and more in our coming lessons. But the very basic information you have got, that munsarif and ghair munsarif. Munsarif that takes tanween and kasra, and ghair munsarif is a noun that does not accept tanween and kasra. That was the reason, and we also went through some examples. Now the second type that you have to learn, that ism is, and means there is another classification of noun, that is mu'arab and mabni. Mu'arab and mabni. Mu'arab means the Arab of that noun that keeps changing in all conditions, like Zaidun, Zaidan, Zaidin, that keeps changing. But when we come to some nouns, like you can see over here, there is a noun hada, okay, hadhi, haulai, haulai. Then we'll go again to Asma'ul Isharati lil Ba'id. Just a minute, let me save this, then we'll move further. Okay. So in all conditions, Hadha will remain same. If the Arab is Marifa, there is Rafa or Nasab or Jar. In three states, this will remain same. The last won't change. It will be Hadha, and we will determine from the place of this noun, either it is Mubtada or Khabar or Mansub or Majroor. And you know some of them. But when it comes to Hadani and Hatani, you know very well that they demonstrate Muthanna. So this Hadani is the condition of Rafa, and you know this can be converted into Nasab and Jar like Hataini, right? So I repeat whatever I said. I said a few things that Asma'ul Isharati, there are two types, Asma'ul Isharati lil Qarib and Asma'ul Isharati lil Ba'id. These can be demonstrative pronouns as well as demonstrative adjectives. How we will distinguish them, inshallah, in coming pages. Number two, I told you that we divide them into like Asma'ul Isharati, they are used for Mudhakkar, and Asma'ul Isharati, they are used for Mu'annas. Qarib Mudhakkar and Qarib Mu'annas. Okay. Then this one, you definitely know that, but I'm going to tell you. So Hadha, that is used to indicate only one Mudhakkar, like Hadha Tilmidun. He is a student. Okay. Hadani Tilmidani. These are two students. Haulai Talamidhatun. These are all students. I mean, these, you know, the plural. Okay. They all refer to Mudhakkar. But when it comes to Hadhi, Hadha, Hatani, Haulai. Haulai is common for Kareem, for Mudhakkar and Muannas. Okay. But Hadhi, that is for Muannas. Hadhi Tilmidatun, she is a student, means she is a female student. Hatani Tilmidani, they are two female students. Haulai Tilmidatun, these are all female students, or they are all female students. Okay. So three of them, they are used for Mudhakkar. This is for Al-Mufrad, Muthanna, and Jama. These three are used for Muannas. This is for Wahid Muannas or Al-Mufrad Muannas. And Hatani for Muthanna Muannas. And Haulai, this is common for Mudhakkar and Muannas for Jama. Okay? Now when it comes to Hadi, Asjarun, you know that Asjarun is غير ذوي العقول, or غير ذي عقل, غير عقل. So if it is plural of غير عقل, we will use هذه, that is wahid for muannas. Okay, this will be used for jama غير ذي عقل. Likewise, هذه أقلام. Okay, because we learned if the mubtada is al-jama غير ذي عقل, the khabar would be wahid muannas. Al-asjaru, then that will be wahid muannas khabar. So in the same case, if we are using ismul ishara, it will be wahid muannas before that. Okay, any questions? No questions. Okay. अच्छा जी, मैं उर्दू में इसको एक्सप्लेन कर लेता हूँ. देखिए, ये अस्माउल इशारती हैं, यानी कि ऐसे अस्मा जो इशारा करने के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है, और ये दो तरह के होते हैं. अस्माउल इशारती लिल करीब, यानी कि जो करीब के लोग, जगहों को चीजों को की तरफ इशारा करें या दूर की तरफ के इशारा करें. और इसमें मैं एक और बात आपको बता दूं, जिसे हमने पढ़ा था मुनसरिफ और गैर मुनसरिफ. मुनसरिफ वो होता है जिसमें तनवीन और कसरा आता है, और गैर मुनसरिफ वो है जिसमें तनवीन और कसरा नहीं आती. ठीक है जी. और यहाँ पर मोरब मबनी होगा. मोरब और मबनी किसको कहते हैं? कि मबनी वो इसम होता है जिसकी तीनों हालतें एक जैसी होती हैं. जैसे कि हादा, अब ये अगर मरफू होगा फिर भी हादा होगा, अगर मंसूब होगा फिर भी हादा होगा, अगर ये मजरूर होगा फिर भी हादा होगा, मगर हम सेंटेंस में इसका स्ट्रक्चर देख के बताएंगे कि जी यानी कि मरफू है, मंसूब है, मजरूर है, राइट। और दूसरी बात, ये जो हातानी और हादानी है ये मोरब है, यानी इनकी हालतें तब्दील होती हैं। जैसे हादानी या मुसन्ना के लिए जब मंसूब होगा तो हादैनी, और मजरूर होगा फिर भी हादैनी। इसी तरह हातैनी और हातैनी मंसूब मजरूर में। फिर अगली जो बात हमने की, इनको हम दो हिस्सों में तकसीम करते हैं। कौन से दो हिस्से? यानी पहले जो तीन मुजक्कर के लिए इस्तेमाल हो, वाहिद मुजक्कर के लिए हाजा इस्तेमाल होगा, जैसे हाजा तिलमिजुन, ये एक शागिर्द मुजक्कर। और जो मुसन्ना के लिए जैसे हाजानी तिलमिजानी, ये दो शागिर्द हैं। इसी तरह एक मोन्नस शागिर्दा के लिए हादी तिलमिजतुन, ये एक मोन्नस शागिर्दा है या शागिर्द है। हाथानी तिलमिजतानी, ये दो मोन्नस शागिर्द हैं। ये जो हाउलाई है ये दोनों के लिए कॉमन इस्तेमाल होता है, यानी मुजक्कर और मोनस दोनों के लिए कॉमन मींस अगर मुजक्कर जमा होगा फिर भी हाउलाई यूज होगा। जैसे हाउलाई तिलमिजतुन, ये शागिर्द हैं। हाउलाई तिलमिजतुन, ये मोनस शागिर्द हैं। ठीक है। अगर हमारे पास ऐसी जमा हो जो गैर ज़ी आकिल हो, ठीक है, जैसे कि गैर आकिल, इसको गैर ज़ी आकिल को छोड़े गैर आकिल हो, तो उसके सामने इसको इंडिकेट करने के लिए हाज़ी मोन्नस वाहिद का सीगा इस्तेमाल होगा। हाज़ी अश्जारुन, ये दरख्त हैं, या हाज़ी अक़लामुन, ये कलब है। यहाँ तक आपका कंसेप्ट क्लियर है? कोई सवाल, कोई बात पूछनी हो? नो क्वेश्चंस?
सर मुंसिफ और गैर मुंसिफ किससे कहते हैं?
जी
सर मुंसिफ और गैर मुंसिफ किससे कहते हैं?
बेटा, मुनसरिफ वो होता है जिसपे तनवीन और कसरा होता है, गैर मुनसरिफ वो होता है जिसमें तनवीन और कसरा नहीं आती। जैसे कि उमर, आयशतु, आयशतुन नहीं होगा और आयशती नहीं होगा, या तो आयशतु होगा या आयशत होगा, यानी मंसूब और मजरूर में फतह आएगा। ज़ैनबु, ज़ैनबु मरफू होगा, ज़ैनबुन नहीं आएगा। ठीक है, ज़ैनब होगा जब मंसूब और मजरूर होगा। इस तरह मरियमु, मरियमुन नहीं होगा, मरियमु, मरियम, मरियम होगा। इसी तरह इब्राहीमु, इस्माईलो, इसहाको, याकूबो, ये सारे के सारे गैर मुनसरिफ। मसाजिदो, ये गैर मुनसरिफ है। ठीक है, इस पे तनवीन भी नहीं आएगी, कसरा भी नहीं आएगा। इसी तरह अलिफ
जी सर।
ममदूदा वाले अल्फाज हैं, वो भी गैर मुनसरिफ। समझ में आ गई?
जी सर, शुक्रिया।
वेरी गुड जी। नाउ
ये गैर जी अकल वाला जो आपने बताया था उसका ये बताया ना कि गैर जी अकल जमा है, तो इसमें जो ये मुअन्नस वाहिद इशारा लगेगा।
जी जी सिस्टर,
ये
अगर आपकी
ये
गैर आकिल है, जैसे कि
जी
अशजार, ये इंसान
जी
नहीं है। अकलाम, ये
जी
इंसान नहीं है, अकल वाले, शौर वाले नहीं है, तो इनके साथ वाहिद मुअन्नस को हम इस शुरू में लगाएंगे, जैसे हादी
ठीक
अशजारुन। ठीक है,
सही
क्योंकि हमने पढ़ा
ठीक
था कि अगर ये गैर आकिल मुब्तदा होगा, जमा होगी, तो उसकी जो खबर होगी वाहिद मुअन्नस होगी।
जी
आगे चलते हैं जी। सिस्टर सादिका, क्लियर हो गया आपका?
जी क्लियर हो गया,
वेरी गुड।
शुक्रिया।
देखिए जी, अब हम शुरू कर रहे हैं, किसको हम शुरू कर रहे हैं? अब हम शुरू कर रहे हैं अस्माउल इशारा, मगर अस्माउल इशारती लिल बईद। Those asmaul isharati, demonstrative nouns, they indicate persons, person, places, things. They are at distance, they are far. Okay, so now again they are divided into two parts. What are those parts? For muzakkar, like these three are for muzakkar on your right hand side, and on your left side for muannas. Now dhalika, tilka, ulaika, ulaika, they are mabni, means they won't change in three conditions. Examples are coming. And dhanika and thanika, they are morab, means they're with the Arab, their condition will be changed. Like dhanika, it will be the it will be what it will be. Yes, are you with me?
Sorry, what was the question?
I told you that the morab and mabni, I was discussing about morab and mabni. Okay.
Okay.
So these are mabni, their state won't be changed.
Yeah. Okay.
As we learned about hada, hadi, then hadani and hatani. Hatani and hadani, they were morab, means their state will change when they will become mansub and majroor. What do you think about zanik and tanik? Will their state change or not?
Dhanik and Tanik.
Are they mabni or morab?
Ma'aram. Ma'aram.
Morab? Will their state change?
I think it's mabni.
Because Zanika भी से Tanika हो गया तो ये मोरब
It's for dual, so it will change. I mean, Dhalik will change to dual. I'm not getting the question.
Sister, the question is very simple. I'm coming back. I told you about morab and mabni. Do you remember?
Ma'arab means that it changes, and
Yes.
Mabni means it doesn't.
Yes, morab means in three conditions they will change.
Okay.
And mabni, that won't change. But we can understand from the sentence structure whether there is rafa, nasab or jar. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you with us today?
Yes.
Okay. I'm coming back to this to just make you understand, and definitely I believe that the students should have active participation for understanding purposes. So I don't move without ensuring participation from my students or participants. Okay, sister. Now I told you that hadani and hatani, they are morab, not mabni, because their condition
Exactly.
changes.
Yeah.
Hadaini and hataini. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Now my question was that, do you think when we are talking about asmaul isharati lil ba'id, do you think all of them they are mabni, or will there be any morab among them? This is the question only. Do you think
There's Ma'arab amongst them. They're changing.
so? Will they change? Danik and Tanik?
Yes, they will change.
How?
Like Tilka will change it to
Yeah. Yeah, so Dhalik will change to Dhanika, and Tilka will change into Tanika.
No.
So it's Ma'arab. No?
Yeah, all of them they are mabni. No issues. Now you're back up, mashallah.
Right, okay.
Yes, dhalik is for wahid mudhakkar, and that is for that is ba'id. Okay, that is a distance.
Yes.
Tilka is for wahid mu'annath, that is a distance. Now for two muthanna, we are using dhanika. That is not the form of this one. That this one is totally different. This is totally different. When we talk about the flexibility, that is what flexibility means. Morab. And flexibility means the condition changes in the state of Arab. Like if marfu, it has different condition, means different hayat. And if it is mansub, it will change into different hayat. And if it is majrur, it is changed into different hayat. Like I told you, Zaidun, Zaidan, and Zaidin. But now Zanika and Tanik, they won't change. They are not going to change. They are mabni. Do you understand?
I think so.
You don't think so? I'm going to repeat it. Listen. There are two types. Okay. What are those types? First for muzakkar and the second for muannath. Right? Sister, we use dhalika for wahid muzakkar, not for, say for example, if it appears in a sentence, dhalika rajulun. Okay. Dhalika rajulun. Now, dhalik is ism ishara, mubtada, and rajulun is khabar. Remember this thing. If there is alif lam on rajul, then it won't be mubtada and khabar. I repeat, if I say dhalika rajulun, dhalik is ism ishara mubtada because it is marifa, and rajulun nakira and khabar. Okay, he is a man. Okay, who that is a man. Sorry, that is a man. But if we use dhalika rajulu, it is not means the meaning won't be same. Now, second, if I'm using dhalika as mansoob, okay, laqitu dhalika rajulan, laqitu dhalika rajulan. Now, laqitu is fi'l, tu is fa'il, dhalika now maf'ul, and it is mansoob. Do you understand?
Lucky, what do you mean by lucky? I don't understand that. Lucky.
Laqitu, I met that
Right. Okay.
man. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is means now if it becomes mansoob, means object of the sentence, the hayyat is not changing. Dhalik remains the same. Is that clear?
Okay.
If I say I'm going to make it majroor, marartu bi dhalika rajulun, rajulin. Marartu bi dhalika rajulun. I passed by that person. Now, dhalik also remains same in when it is majroor. That's why it's mabni, because the word is not flexible.
Okay.
It is known as mab. Morab means the word keeps changing, like zaidun, zaidan, zaidin, rajulun, rajulan, rajulin, imratun, imratan, imratin, bintun, bintan, bintin. Do you understand now?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. And if I say Zaidun Zakiyun, but if I say Laqitu Zaidan, Marartu bi Zaidin, now the condition is changing, means the Arab keeps changing. The noun whose Arabs keep changing in three conditions, that is known as Morab or flexible. If the Arab does not change, even the noun becomes mansoob or majroor. That is non-flexible or mabni. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's focus on this. So dhalik is used for someone, for means mufrad, mudhakkar, and to demonstrate that that person is at distance. And tilka is used for muannas and for demonstrating that wahid muannas is at distance. Tilka imratun, that is a woman. Okay, means we are indicating or demonstrating the woman happens to be at distance. For musanna mudhakkar, we use dhanika rajulani. Those are two men, or two men. And for two muannas, thanika imratani. Those two are women. And ulaik is used for jama muzakkar to demonstrate jama muzakkar and to demonstrate jama muannas. Ulaik is same, means common word. And as we discussed about in asma'ul isharati lil qarib, that til hadhi was used for ghair aqal. Same tilk, that is for wahid muannas, that would be used for ghair aqal, jama ghair aqal, like tilka buyutun and tilka hadaiqu. Those are homes and those are gardens. So I hope that you understand. I'll repeat them in Urdu. Yes, Sister Sadika, question?
मैं जो समझी हूँ, मैं बोलना चाह रही हूँ कि जैसे ये जालिका रजुलुन है, ये मरफू है, तो इसका जो है अगर हम मंसूब करें या मजरूर करें तो भी जालिका ही रहेगा, ये मतलब है ना? जी
बिल्कुल सिस्टर, और
सारों में इसी तरह है ना?
हाँ, तो इसी वजह से इसको कहते हैं मबनी। हाँ, ठीक है,
अपनी समझ में आ गया।
हाँ, और ये मोरब है, मोरब यानी कि जिसके एराब तब्दील होते हैं, रजुलुन, रजुलन, रजुलिन,
ठीक है।
और ये भी मोरब है, जैसे कि रजुलानी और मंसूब होगा रजुलैनी, रजुलैनी। ये रिजालुन भी मोरब है, रिजालुन, रिजालन, रिजालिन, निसाउन, निसाअन, निसाइन। ठीक है सिस्टर?
सही.
ओके जी, मैं ये कह रहा था कि अब हम जो पढ़ रहे हैं अस्माउल इशारती लिल बाइद, ऐसे अस्मा जो ऐसे नाउन्स को इंडिकेट करें जो दूर हों. जी आप सही कह रहे हैं, दिस एंड दीज एंड दोस. तो अब वाहिद यहाँ पर एक और कंसेप्ट जो मैं बता रहा था कि एक होता है इससे मबनी, एक मोरब. मबनी किसको कहते हैं कि जैसे मारिफा हो, सॉरी मरफू हो, मंसूब हो, मजरूर हो, उसकी हालत तब्दील नहीं होती. जैसे ज़ालिक है, अगर ज़ालिक रजुलन, अगर हम इसको मंसूब करें लकीतु ज़ालिक रजुलन, तो ये ज़ालिक ही रहेगा. मररतु भी ज़ालिक रजुलिन, रजुलिन तब्दील होगा, ज़ालिक सेम रहेगा. ऐसे अस्मा को मबनी कहा जाता है. ये सारे मबनी है, जितने भी हैं मबनी है, ये सारे मबनी है, यानी इनकी हालत तब्दील नहीं होती एराब के तब्दील होने से. जिनकी हालत तब्दील होती है उनको कहा जाता है मौरब. जैसे रजुलन, ये मौरब है. ये अगर मंसूब होगा तो रजुलन और मजरूर होगा तो रजुलिन कहलाएगा. ठीक है जी, आगे बात करते हैं. तो ज़ालिक होता है एक मर्द के लिए जो दूर हो, वो एक मर्द. ज़ालिक रजुलन, वो एक मर्द. और तिल्क इस्तेमाल होता है मोनस, वाहिद मोनस के लिए. तिल्क इमरतुन, वो एक औरत. ज़ानिक रजुलानी, ये होता है मुसन्ना मुज़क्कर के लिए, वो दो मर्द हैं. ज़ानिक रजुलानी. ज़ानिक इमरातानी, वो दो औरतें हैं. उलाइक दोनों में कॉमन है, यानी कि अगर जमा मुज़क्कर के लिए भी दूर के लिए उलाइक इस्तेमाल करेंगे और जमा मुन्नस के लिए भी दूर के लिए उलाइक इस्तेमाल करेंगे. बाकी जो तिल के जैसे वाहिद मुन्नस के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है, जो जमा गैर आकिल होगी, जैसे बुयूतुन ये गैर आकिल है, हदायक गैर आकिल है, इनके लिए वाहिद मुन्नस आएगा. तिल्क बुयूतुन, तिल्क हदायक. ठीक है जी, यहाँ तक बात समझ में आ गई? कोई क्वेश्चन?
सर आकिल और गैर आकिल का सर बता दें.
जी
सर आकिल और गैर आकिल का बता दें.
आपकी थोड़ी आवाज क्लियर नहीं बेटा, दोबारा बोलें.
सर आकिल और आकिल वो है जिसमें शख्स, चीज, जगह का
जी
नाम
जी,
है.
जो
और
अकल वाले
गैर
को
आकिल,
हाँ आकिल कहते हैं, जैसे मर्द, औरत, बच्चा, बच्ची. और ये जैसे घर हैं, दीवारें हैं, दरवाजे हैं, बागात हैं, ये गैर आकिल इनको कहा जाता है.
जी सर शुक्रिया.
ठीक है, अच्छा जी, यहाँ तक बात क्लियर है. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. आगे बहुत आसान यानी कि समझने की चीजें, इनको समझते हैं. हाँ अच्छा जी, देखें यहाँ पर बहुत एक अहम चीज फर्स्ट आई विल टेल यू इन इंग्लिश. यू कैन सी दैट when we talk about هذا تلميذ. Now هذا تلميذ, هذا اسم الإشارة مبتدا and تلميذ خبر. This is a male student. Simple as this is a male student. We call it. It's a complete sentence. هذا تلميذ, هذا مبتدا, تلميذ خبر, جملة اسمية. But when it comes to if the noun is with alif lam, moraf bil lam, like al tilmidu. Now, such is known as murakkab, and if this murakkab is known as al murakkabul ishariyu. Al murakkabul ishariyu. Now, this is not the complete sentence. This is hada ismul ishara at tilmidu. This is known as musharun ilayh. Hada ismu ishara and tilmidu at tilmidu musharun ilayh. Yes, Sister Yanti, what I am saying, please repeat it.
In this hada tilmizun, it's hada is isim isyarah qarib, and
Ism
tilmizun
ishara, okay, and what is that?
qarib. Ism ma'ul isyarah lil qarib, qaribi. And tilmizun is muzakkar wahid. Then if we change to
Just a minute, just a minute, sister, just a minute. Yes, Sister
okay.
Saima, what do you understand by hada tilmizun and hada tilmidu? What did I say? Can you repeat?
the alif lam.
You want me to repeat?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. هذا is اسم إشارة and تلميذ ذن is خبر.
التلميذ just تلميذ النكرة. What is the خبر?
Sorry?
I'm asking you, تلميذ نكرة, will it be خبر? Or التلميذ معرفة, will it be خبر?
التلميذ will be خبر.
No, sister, no.
No?
No. Listen now, again, listen, please.
Okay.
Please participate. If you have any questions, ask me, but be on board. Everybody, please listen. If we are using hada, this is isme ishara and this is marifa. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now this is mubtada and tilmidun nakira is khabar.
Ma'rifa is definite, yeah?
Yes.
That's
now,
what you mean.
Yeah, tilmidun is khabar. Why it is khabar? This is complete sentence. This gives or conveys complete sense. He is this is a student. The sentence would be this is a student. But now when it comes to hadha tilmizu, means hadha and after that at tilmizu, there is alif lam on it. Now this
yes,
is,
I understand now. I understand now.
This is al murakkabul ishari. What is it? Al murakkabul ishari. Now this becomes Ism ishara and this is musharun ilay. This is not complete sentence. To make complete sentence, we need to have khabar, like in this sentence, downwards. Hadha ism ishara at-tilmizu, musharun ilay. This is mubtada. And zakiyun is khabar. This student is intelligent. Now you see there is difference.
Yes.
Like this.
I get it.
Yes. I want everybody should understand.
Right. So for example, just for explanation, for clarity, the first one basically means this is a student, which is, you can get that information from there. Whereas the second one is this student. It's half of a sentence. We need more information. So we need khabar, so that the kiyun is the khabar. So this student is intelligent.
Very good. So now this is what the demonstrative pronoun, and this becomes a demonstrative adjective, because after adjective you must have noun. Then there can be verb or means a predicate. Is that clear?
Yeah, I think
okay. So. Okay. I will explain.
Adjective. Could you just explain the adjective again? Sorry. هذا التلميذ is the. You said adjective, it becomes an adjective.
No, sister, actually, you know that in pronouns, there are types of pronouns in English, like there are demonstrative pronouns. This, when there is verb after this is a book, this is pronoun. But when we use this book is mine, this book, now this is adjective, demonstrative, because after this there is a noun, this book, that becomes demonstrative adjective. But when we just use this is a book, now this is demonstrative pronoun.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to explain in Urdu. देखें जी, ये सुनने इसको गौर से कि अगर हादा इस तरह हादा आ जाए, ये इसमें इशारा है और ये आपको पता है मारिफा है, और उसके बाद अगर नकीरा हो तो ये पूरा जुमला बनता है हादा तिलमीजुन, ये शागिर्द है, हादा मुब्तदा, तिलमीजुन इसकी खबर। यहाँ तक क्लियर है बात? ये शागिर्द है। अच्छा, अगर हादा के बाद मुर्रफ बिल्लाम आ जाए, जैसे ये हादा आ गया और अत-तिलमीज आ गया, अब ये सेंटेंस नहीं है, ये सिर्फ बता रहे ये शागिर्द हादा तिलमीज। इस सूरत में हादा होगा इसमें इशारा और अत-तिलमीज होगा मुशारुन इले। ठीक है, अब ये जुमला पूरा नहीं है, इसको जुमला बनाने के लिए हमें खबर की जरूरत है। तो क्या होगा? तो यहाँ पर हम नकिरा लाएंगे, जैसे कि हाज़ा तिलमीज़ु, ये शागिर्द, ज़कीयुन ज़हीन है, ये खबर हो जाएगी। ये मुस्लिम इशारा मुसारुन से मिलके मुब्तदा एंड ज़कीयुन इसकी खबर। यहाँ तक क्लियर है?
जी सर, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
किसी का कोई सवाल? Okay, so I think our session is going to end in a minute. We'll